series that premiered on the American Broadcasting Company as a mid-season replacement on March 27, 2005. The series has aired 10 seasons, and focuses on the fictional lives of surgical interns and residents as they gradually evolve into seasoned doctors, while trying to maintain personal lives. The title is a play on the name Grey's Anatomy, an English-language human anatomy textbook originally written by Henry Grey. Earlier editions were called Anatomy, Descriptive and Surgical, but the book's name is commonly shortened to, and later editions are titled, Grey's Anatomy. The show's premise originated with Shonda Rhimes, who serves as an executive producer, along with Betsy Beers, Mark Gordon, Christopher Knopf, Rob Corn, Mark Wilding, and Alan Heinberg. The series was created to be racially diverse, utilizing a color-blind casting technique. While the show is set in Seattle, it is primarily filmed in Los Angeles, California. The series' protagonist is Dr. Meredith Grey, who originally is accepted into the residency program at the fictional Seattle Grace Hospital. Meredith is assigned to work under Dr. Miranda Bailey along with Dr. Christina Yang, Dr. George O'Malley, Dr. Izzy Stevens, and Dr. Alex Karev. Following O'Malley's death and Stevens' departure, the hospital's merger with Mercy West brings in Dr. Jackson Avery and Dr. April Kepner in the 6th season. The surgical wing is primarily supervised by Dr. Richard Weber, who is eventually replaced by Dr. Derek Shepard and later Dr. Owen Hunt. Dr. Derek Shepard is the chief of neurosurgery, Dr. Arizona Robbins is chief of pediatrics, Owen Hunt is chief of trauma, Dr. Coley Torres is chief of orthopedics, Dr. Mark Sloan is the chief of plastic surgery, and the chief of cardiothoracic surgery has been 4 different doctors throughout the show: Dr. Preston Burke, Dr. Erica Hahn, Dr. Teddy Altman, and Dr. Jeff Russell. Dr. Preston Burke departs at the conclusion of the 3rd season, after a failed relationship with Dr. Christina Yang, and is replaced by Dr. Erica Hahn, who leaves the show during the 5th season, and later Dr. Teddy Altman, who departs at the end of the 8th season. Introduced at the end of 1st season is Dr. Addison Montgomery, who leaves the show at the end of the 3rd season, in order to launch her own spin-off medical drama private practice. Dr. Coley Torres and Dr. Mark Sloan also enter the show in the 2nd season, while the latter dies in the premiere of the 9th season. Meredith's half-sister, Dr. Lexi Gray, appears from season 3 and dies at the end of season 8. Dr. Arizona Robbins is given series regular status at the beginning of the 6th season.